Hi, I'm Haresh and I'm from Ministry of Funny, a YouTube channel in Singapore.
What made you choose the life of a YouTuber instead of a normal job?
I actually had a normal job for 4 years, and part of it towards the end was dealing with online content and online videos, and I started seeing, oh man, like video online is blowing up. And then personally I also like comedy. I've been watching comedy for the longest time, and I figured, yeah, you know what, I like comedy. Video is getting a lot of traction, and I have one of my best friends who's been making videos for a long time, so we decided to combine powers and give it a shot. And we had one video which went crazy viral, which was our breakout video, and after that we thought, why not consider it seriously?
Hey guys! Singapore's education system ranks as one of the top in the world. And one big reason is because Singapore students study really hard. So hard that sometimes they don't even notice what's going on around them. We wanted to see how focused they can actually be. So I headed down to NTU and tested students like they've never been tested before. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday. Happy birthday to me.
So what are some challenges you face as a YouTuber?
Challenges. I guess one big challenge is I mean, ideally as a YouTuber, every video you make, you want everyone to see it. But now we do realize that certain videos that we really want to make might not resonate with the masses. So it's striking a compromise between what we creatively want to do versus what the audience wants. That being said, we are still very strict about what we do. We want to do it a certain way, and the goal is to find the balance. And the second thing is just building up a brand from zero. Like a year and a half ago, we were basically nobodies. We had a couple of maybe 100 subscribers, and then building up to where we are now, where we're getting more and more traction. But one challenge that comes with that is that as we get bigger, our team gets bigger, maintaining consistency in the brand of our videos. The comedic timing, the creative control, that's a big challenge.
What kept you going in this run?
That's a good question because it isn't the easiest thing to do. I mean, starting something from scratch. But I guess what kept me and my partner going is that both of us, fundamentally, we really believe in humor, not just as a way to make people laugh, but as a way to get messages across. Because you can take a complex topic and you can break it down, and with humor, you can reach a lot more people than you would if you're just preaching to them. So I guess fundamentally that's what keeps us going, that we want to make people laugh, but we realize that humor has a lot of potential which we feel hasn't been fulfilled in Singapore or Asia in general. So that's what we're trying to do, and that's why every video we do, we try and insert some sort of message or question we ask our audience to get them to think.
How can one start being a YouTuber?
That's actually the easiest question, because honestly all you need to do is just upload a video. I think the toughest thing to do when you want to become a YouTuber is uploading that first video. Just putting it online and opening yourself up to judgment by the internet, which can be very mean. But to be honest, any video is better than no video at all. So once you start, you can even record it with your phone. We have recorded entire videos on our iPhone because the camera is really good. So I would say once you get past the barrier, it gets easier and easier. And now, you don't really need the greatest technology to make great videos. It's all about the content. It can be you talking to a camera, but if you have a powerful message, you can become a YouTuber.
How can one balance between school and YouTubing?
Okay, even though I'm not in school, this question is still relevant because anyone who starts on YouTube, they normally start it off on the side. But I would say balance is that you will have to sacrifice some stuff, but like anything you really believe in, you kind of need to tell yourself that okay, what you're giving up now is worth it for the long term. So balancing, you need to be disciplined, you need to prioritize. I think that's the biggest thing. Everyone has the same amount of time, everyone needs to sleep, but with the time that you're not sleeping, the biggest thing is to prioritize what you want to do. So you might have to give up something you really like in view of this bigger long-term dream of yours.
Do you think it's beneficial to collaborate with YouTubers from other countries? Why?
Definitely, because I mean, even though we haven't collaborated with YouTubers from other countries, it's only a question of when. We have collaborated with YouTubers in Singapore, but collaborating with YouTubers from abroad is something we definitely want to do, because through that you kind of cross cultures. We can make videos about Singapore, but then it's only relevant to Singapore. But if there's a global team that deserves a global audience. Collaborating with YouTubers abroad helps you reach your audience. And I always believe that as much as people have their own creative dreams, when 2 or 3 people come together and if they do it in a structured way, you can come up with something great. Because you might be strong in one thing, you might not be strong in another thing, and that's where you're complementary with who you collaborate with. Hey guys, especially all you aspiring YouTubers out there, I just have 2 tips for you. First things first, upload your first video. You might think it's tough, but just do it. Just record anything you want and just do it, and that will be the first step to become a YouTuber. Second thing, be authentic, and I cannot stress this enough. There's so much content out there in the world, but what makes you different is just you being yourself. You might think you're not interesting, but you'll be surprised how many out there will be willing to hear you speak. So remember, first video, just go do it as soon as you can. There you go. And to all of you, I'm one of the speakers at JWEF, so subscribe below for more info. See you there.